For those of you who follow me, you already know that I am part systematic and part algorithmic. This is a very special episode because I would like to display to retail an algorithm that I have developed to identify market manipulation on the fly. That's right, live during the play. And the better part of this is, it's made public just for you. Welcome back to the channel on this sunny Sunday. This is ARCa, and let's dive into GameStop. Let's kill 'em, team. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Please do me a favor and make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. Let's go ahead and take a look at a very special set of indicators here that I am actually displaying to you. The commercial, right? The little infomercial here at the beginning of the intro that gives you the pre-order for these indicators here. So what I am displaying here to you are two different indicators. The brother is essentially, you can look at it as one being the younger brother and one being the older brother, right? So this here is armor, and this is one of the most powerful indicators that we have to identify short and long signals on the fly with momentum and with bullish and bearish momentum channels, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at its big brother, and this is actually Composure. Now, Composure is set as very similar with the momentum bull and bears, but what this does is that it gives you on the fly signals as to what is happening in the market, right? So when you acquire these definitely come with a PDF to display to you what each and every signal means. For example, in this case here, the blue triangle signals that during a downtrend, if the blue triangle appears, that likely means that the downtrend is coming to a close and there could be a shift in trend from a downside to an upside, and that is exactly what it did, right? Now, the yellow triangle here tells you that there is a bullish crossover using an exponential moving average 2 period over an exponential moving average 8 period. When that cross happens, you get this yellow cross, and it'll tell you, you know what, this is probably ready. Let's go ahead and get long here and take the signals to the continuation, right, to the upside right here. And yes, yellow diamonds actually mean potential continuation for that upside trend. So as long as they are present, they give you the continuation right now. But what you really want to know, what you really want to put together here is actually the combination of the combination of 7 different types of wavelengths. So we're using wavelength theory. Okay, so wavelengths in 7 different criteria, we have pretty much come up with a proprietary algorithm to display market manipulation live. So this is what I'm going to go ahead and display to you here, right? And this is displayed as an X at the bottom side of your chart, if you so choose to, right? So the way that you can do that is that you would just go into your settings right here, and under style, your yellow cross, you can just go ahead and put it at the bottom, or you can just really disable every other signal you want and just leave the manipulation signals up. And maybe the one that the trend identifier, right, the one that marks the bottom, and then there could be a shift towards the upside. Well, let's go ahead and just screw it. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and leave at the bottom side both the trend identifiers and the manipulation signals, right? So every single time frame has, right now we're on the hourly, every single time frame has a different signature, right? So, well, naturally so, right? Because the wavelength theory would have to play within the individual time frames themselves. So check this out. For the hourly time frame, we're looking at the yellow lines, right? So yellow lines display the manipulation on the asset via the X, right? So here we can see that at the opening of this candle at 1862, we got an X at the open, right? And this thing dropped down to 1758 right now. The next signal here, it looks like we got an X right about here, which could have been at the open of this candle here at 2986 before it dropped all the way down to 1973. So we were already being signaled with market manipulation right up here through the ARC Composure indicator, right? So this is the ARQ Composure. That's what it's called. Now, what's curious is that I actually went through every single time frame here to identify potential signals of other kinds, and well, same manipulation, but just in a different time frame. So let's go ahead and take a look at now the light blue for the 10-minute time frame, right? So now if we go to the 10-minute time frame, take a look at how many more there are, right? We have actually another 2 over here marking off that X. I'm going to get rid of the armor indicator so that you can see a little more clearly. Right here you go. So yeah, we have 2 more signals here, and I'll get rid of the volume too, just in case, right? So 2 X's here for the 10-minute time frame, and those marked off. Those marked off some market manipulation here at the top side of the price action, roughly around $23 before it dropped down to $19.70. Okay, so those are the light blue signals. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the purple, right, for 4. But what I'm really leading to is actually the neon green signal. You're not going to believe where that neon green signal fired off. So let's just take a look at that 4-minute time frame now. Let's go ahead and pull it up right over here and see what's up, right? So look at this. All this manipulation here telling you that there is just whatever it is, and it could be manipulated up and or down. That's the beauty of it, right? Check it out. These are multiple shots of manipulation right down here before the price action ripped all the way up to 24.28. This was during Monday, May 20th, right? Check it out. There are several other signals right over here too. This is another 2 right down here, right? The price action was sitting at around that $28 level, dropped all the way down to 26.09, fired another one, and then shot it up to 32. My goodness, guys, yeah, there is a lot of manipulation in the chart here when we're going over our algorithm, right? Now let's go ahead and take a look at the 3-minute time frame and display here what's going on with the orange trend lines, right? So these are the orange lines right over here marking off. And I'm not marking them all, right? Here's another shot of manipulation on the orange. Here's another one on the orange. There's 2 over here for the orange, right? Marking off a bottom side and manipulating it all the way up to 24.35. There are several, right? And look at this. This cluster of candles in here. All of these have been manipulated down all the way down from up here. This was right, let's see, where's the signal firing off? Right around $20 before it capitulating all the way down to eventually $18, right? So that's more manipulation, and then eventually reaching the bottom side of 1766. Absolutely amazing, right? But yeah, here it looks like we got some other manipulation signals. This was one from about $35.45, dropped all the way back down to $31. This is another one right over here that fired off just roughly about $33 before it shot all the way up to 42, right? Huge manipulation signals, right? And I mean, goodness gracious. But I have one that's really special to me right now, and I want to display to you. You're not going to believe this, but it's the 30-second intervals, right? So now if we go ahead and bring the 30-second interval and show you where that fired off, you're not going to believe what you're going to see. Look at this, team. That 30-second interval fired off right here, which was what time? Let's just go ahead and highlight here the difference between the post-market or the after hours, right? After hours trading or pre-market and intraday. So take a look at the time that this thing fired off manipulation. It fired off within the first 30 seconds of market open from that day that we reached $80. Check this out. That was the first 30 seconds. The manipulation signal fired here right off the bat, and this thing dropped from $64 all the way down to $44 on one shot of manipulation here, team. And that from that shot there, it just kept on dropping and dropping. We got $36 from that shot of around $64 or $65, and it just continued onwards and downwards, team. So this was absolutely critical for us to see that there was a critical downside coming in specific to manipulation. Check it out. Here's another shot of manipulation right over here. Mark this off. It marked it off for a continuation to the upside. Is really interesting, right? And then right here, right at this top end right here, actually right about here, this thing got a shot of manipulation that brought it up to the upside, right? It did whatever it did, and then we got another shot of manipulation right here to have this thing to continue downwards. Another shot of manipulation here, right? Downwards. We got another one at the market open the following day. We got even lower. These guys put it up again for market manipulation here, and then it went up, right? And these guys just started playing with it and playing with it. You see the X's right down here, right? You see the play, and essentially what they did was they manipulated this thing all the way down using that 30-second interval. I mean, talking about broad daylight manipulation here, team, all the way to guess where? The very last second of the post-market trading on Friday. My goodness in heaven. Now check this out. Now this is crazy because it looks like they hid most of it within the 30-second intervals. But if we look at the 3-hour intervals now, take a look at all that manipulation happening with the X's, team. That is absolutely freaking crazy. This is the top side of the $128 June 21st, which was around upwards of $500. Look at all that manipulation all the way down, team. This is just nuts. And now focusing on the $80 target that we had just done. Check this out, right? Let's go ahead and see if we have any manipulation here on the 3-hour time frame. Nothing on the 3-hour there. Let's see if we have something on the 4-hour, maybe on the, yeah, we already saw the hourly time frame and every other time frame. Okay, so yeah, they're starting off here with the as high as the hourly time frame, it looks like. Let me see the 12-hour. Yeah, nothing yet. So they have everything in an hourly under to display continuation to the downside. So if this is something that actually interests you, it is available to you. Please go ahead and get in touch with us at arqindicators@gmail.com, right? So arqindicators@gmail, so that you can get your hands on this on these set. It's a set of indicators, actually. It's about 8 of them that you get, and they'll be accessible to you right away. So please make sure to get in touch with arqindicators@gmail.com, and you're going to get in touch with Ike, right? Ike will reply to you, and he'll give you the packages for obtaining these indicators here. I am very excited to be presenting them to retail, specifically within the Ape Nation and the Apes, right, for GME and AMC. So let me know down below if you would like for me to make a video on AMC for the manipulation signals, right? So let me know right away. Make sure to join the ARCa Bulls trading team by hitting the link that I'm going to just go ahead and add right up in here, right? Click on that and you'll be able to join the Discord, so that, just come by and say what's up and trade the financial markets with us. And now finally, team, I want you to make a difference in your life in trading. Make sure to get in touch with me at ArcMastersCourse@gmail.com so that you can get your seat reserved, because I'm going to be closing enrollment here for the next master students. Okay, get in touch with me for the 5-week crash course program for beginners trading. ArcMastersCourse@gmail.com. This is it for the video right now, team. If you haven't seen my previous video for the targets, go ahead and refer to that. It's still valid for this coming Tuesday. Okay, so and now I'm going to wish a very happy Memorial Day, and thank you, deeply thank you for all of those who have served. Thank you so much, and we will catch you here very soon. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Never, ever, never. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well, a very, very good rest of your night and or day, and I'll catch you at the bell on Tuesday. Adios.